And good evening, everybody, from Prior Lake High School this Tuesday, February 11th, as we get ready for Prior Lake hosting the Farmington Tigers, top two, at worst top three team in the state. Division I recruits up and down the roster for Farmington, although they are missing two of their starters to injury. Prior Lake will start, it appears. They will start Tatum Brostrom, Kate Traxel, Hayden Pitch, Emily Colstead, and Ellie Albrecht. Farmington, for its part, will start Peyton Blandon, Caitlin Moore, Rose, I think it's Willie or Weil. I think it's Willie. My apologies if I've mispronounced that name. Number 32, Sophie Hart. And number 35, Morgan Ebel. Prior Lake took it on the chin pretty substantially when we played over in Farmington earlier this year, early to mid-January, I think it was. Some things to watch tonight. Hayden Pitch is, I think, 20 points away from getting to 1,000 for a career, so we'll have to watch that. We'll also watch to see how Farmington does and how their rotation goes without their captain and school's all-time leading scorer, Molly Mogensen, who just, from what I was told today, just had surgery on a broken foot. And so the thing about Farmington, though, is they've got lots of depth, and they can just keep playing. So we are 1 minute away from tip-off here. Special thanks to my friend, Ben Schnackenberg, doing the video. I appreciate Ben doing that, stepping up. Our guy, Logan Giles, is taking care of the huddle camera. So
it was the Prior Lake JV 51, Farmington JV 30. The Lakers want to thank the Institute for Athletic
I think that's,
for providing the athletic.
Ben's asking me about the camera, and I think that's right. Logan would know.
We appreciate their help and their input, the Prior Lake Lakers. Say a great big thank you to the Institute for Athletic Medicine.
So we're going to step away here. We're going to step away here as we get ready for the national anthem, and then we'll get ready for the starting lineup. So I'll step aside.
We also request that you remove your caps out of respect for this great nation of ours, and we are privileged tonight to invite to the microphone to lead us in our national anthem, assistant basketball coach Peter Linsky.
Wonderful job by assistant coach Peter Linsky on the national anthem.
We want to introduce to you the team
Prior Lake team of the night is the 5th grade PLAY girls basketball team, and so you'll see them and hear them from the legendary Dick Carlson.
Number 4, JoJo Nevin. Number 11, Delaney Holtz.
My goodness, it seems like just yesterday that our girls were that size and that age.
Number 21, Jordan Feeder. Number 41, Isaac Falk. Number 44, Raylan Buckles.
What a good time for these Prior Lake aspiring Lakers. As I'm wont to do, I'll give you my cell phone number. Let me know if you can hear us and see us okay. 612-802-1655. 612-802-1655.
Continue to help the varsity during our game tonight. We welcome these future Laker stars to Prior Lake High School. And now it's time to introduce the starting lineups. They will be introduced alternately. And we begin the introductions with our visitors.
Okay, for Prior Lake, for Farmington.
First of all, for the Tigers, starting at guard, sophomore number 23, Rose Willie.
Number 23, Rose Willie, a sophomore guard.
Starting
For Prior Lake, a junior number 2, Tatum Brostrom.
Starting for Farmington at guard, a junior number 11, Peyton Blandon.
And for Farmington, number 11, junior guard, Peyton Blandon.
Junior number 3,
And for Prior Lake, number 3, Kate Traxel.
starting
For Farmington,
center,
at center,
junior
6'5", junior center, Division I recruit, Sophie Hart.
starting for the Lakers, a junior number 13.
And for Prior Lake, number 13, Emily Kulstad.
Starting at forward for the Tigers, a senior.
Two good friends.
Number 21, Caitlin Moore.
For Farmington,
Starting for Prior Lake,
number 21, Caitlin Moore. For Prior Lake, number 33, Ellie Albrecht.
and starting at guard,
One of the hardest workers on any floor.
senior Coach
And for Farmington, number 35, Morgan Ebel, a senior guard.
starting for Prior Lake,
And for Prior Lake, rounding it out, a senior, number 5, 20 points away from 1,000 for her career, Hayden Pitch.
for the Tigers, Liz Carpentier. Head coach
Farmington is coached by Liz Carpentier. Prior Lake is coached by Coach Ethan Walker. The girls are getting ready. The coaches are getting ready. The refs are getting ready. I'll be as ready as I'll ever be and not any readier. Ben's ready. Jonah Kabushik is ready. And let's see how tonight goes. It'll be interesting, Ben. Took a top 5 team down to the wire a week ago. Let's see if we can do the same here. All right. Refs are ready. The ball is up, and Sophie is going to win this. To Farmington. Ebel into Sophie Hart. She loses control. Ball's on the floor. Into Sophie. Puts it up, and it's good. Farmington jumps up 2-0. 17:45 left. Hayden Pitch crosses the timeline. Picked up by Willie. Over to Emily Kulstad. Emily launches the long 3, and it's good! Emily jumps out, 3-0. Prior Lake up by 1. 17:30 left. Emily with the 3. Prior Lake in a little bit of a trap. Let's see if we can't pick up a turnover here. Cross the court. Moore. Ebel to Blandon. Blandon looking, picked up by Hayden Pitch. Moore launches the long three, and that's good. We're trading threes here. Farmington up 5-3, 17:06. Tatum over to Ellie. Ellie over to back to Tatum. Drives in on Ebel. Moore guarding Ellie Albrecht. Hayden Pitch way outside the arc. Off the screen. Emily thought about the three, gets around Sophie. Back up to Kate. Kate thought about the three, she didn't take it. In down low into Emily. Finds the cutting Tatum, and they're going to draw a foul. Good pass, good cut by Tatum Brostrom. First team foul on Farmington. Farmington with one, 16:31 left. Farmington up by 2, 5-3. Tatum Brostrom inbounds the ball underneath her own basket. Over to Emily. Back up to Hayden. Hayden over to Tatum. Back to Emily. Emily launch another three, and it's good! Emily drains her second three. 16:20 left. Prior Lake up by 1, 6-5. Almost a double, almost a travel, and they do. Good pressure defense by Prior Lake, causing a turnover. Prior Lake goes up by 1 and the ball back. 16-14. Kate into Tatum. Tatum back to Emily. Hands it off to Hayden. Hayden's going to launch a long three. Looked good from here, but it wasn't. But good hustle by Ellie Albrecht. Last touch by Ellie. Out of bounds. Farmington gets the ball back. Caitlin Moore will inbound the ball. Good pressure by Kate Traxel. Almost a turnover. But Morgan Ebel was able to keep up with it. Morgan Ebel, they're going to try to get it down to Sophie. Sophie over the top. And one. They're going to tag Emily. Sophie's bucket counts. Farmington goes up 7-6, and Sophie's going to get a chance to shoot a free throw here to make it 8-6. Sophie now with 4, soon to be 5 if she makes the free throw. And it's up and it is good. Sophie with 5. Tatum crosses the timeline. Let's see, they're going to go for a screen. Almost the roll. There's to Emily out on the arc. She's going to think about it. Hands it off to Ellie. Back up to Ellie. And Ellie traveled. $15:25 left. Farmington up by 2, 8-6. Moore into Blandon. Blandon, almost a steal, but picked up by Ebel. Ebel over to Moore. Moore launches the long three, and it's good. Moore now with 6 on the night, both of them threes. 11-6. Farmington up by 5. Kate, between her legs, drives in on Blandon. Ellie with the long three, no good. And they're going to get a foul on number 23, Rose Willie. Farmington second. Kate will inbound the ball, face guarded by Blandon. Way over to Hayden Pitch. Almost drew a foul, didn't. To Kate. She's going to try to go left side. Back up to Tatum. Way outside the three-point stripe. Looks for the screen, go to left side, off the glass. No good. Ebel with the rebound. Over to Blandon. Last touch, Prior Lake. Looked like Emily and Hayden were fighting for the same ball. Way up top to Moore. Tipped away by Hayden. She picks up with the steal, and they're going to get a foul on number 23, Rose Willie. That's Rose Willie's second, team's third. Malaya Scott in and Willie out. Hayden Over to Tatum. Tatum finds the backdoor cutting. Hayden pitch off the glass, and it's good. Prior Lake down by 3, 11-8, 14-15 left. All the way into Sophie Hart. To Caitlin Moore, crosses the timeline. Stolen by Ellie Albrecht. We got numbers. Layup, no good. Kate's layup, no good. Last touched. Farmington. Ellie Albrecht in. Emily Kolstad out. Hayden looking, finds Tatum all the way over right side beyond the arc. Gives it back up to Kate. Kate going in on Blandon. Scooping left-handed layup, no good. Farmington comes down with the rebound. Blandon over to Moore. Moore looking into Sophie Hart. Fouled by Abby Kabushek, and Sophie Hart's going to have to earn them at the line. Sophie with 5 on the night. Sophie Hart eyes it up, puts it up, and it is good. Sophie with 6. Moore with 6. Abby Kabushek with the rebound. Tatum Brostrom. Over to Kate. Kate thought about the 3. She didn't. But Tatum is going to launch the long 3. Looks good from here, and it is. Tatum gets on the board with 3. Lauren Polishin is going to come in. Prior Lake down by 1. 12-11, 13-22 left. Scott crosses the timeline, passes it up to Moore. To Blandon. Blandon in. Foul. Draws the foul. Let's see where they're going to tag. And I think they're going to tag Ellie Albrecht, and if so, that's her first. And it's the team's second. Emily Kolstad's coming in. Lauren Polishin coming in. Blandon shoots first of 2. First one's good. Blandon gets on the board. Emily Albrecht out. Ellie Albrecht out. Kate Traxel out. Emily Kolstad in. Lauren Polishin in. 13-15 left first half. Prior Lake down by 2. Don't see it, but they gave it to Farmington. Malaya Scott. Sophie Hart with the rebound. And the putback. Sophie now with 8 on the night. 8 of their 15. 15-11. 12:54 left. Kicks it back to Tatum. Tatum long 3. Malaya Scott goes in, spins, gets a layup. No, they traveled. I would have liked to have seen Emily go up strong on that one. I think Ben Schnackenberg would have as well. Prior Lake still playing well, down by 4, 15-11, 12:34 left. Hayden pitch, crosses the timeline. Bumped over to Emily. Emily will launch another long 3. Oh, I thought it was going to go. It went in and it came out. Prior Lake down by 4. Sophie Hart with the garbage rebound and a putback. I shouldn't say garbage rebound because it was a good rebound. It fell right into her hands. Hayden off the glass, and it's good. Chanel Calavig will come in. Moore. Looking, studying. Got to be careful. Steal by Lauren Polishin. And turned it over. Malaya Scott goes in. Fouled by Lauren Polishin. And Malaya Scott is going to get 2 looks at free throws. Chanel Calavig will come in.
Shooting for the Tigers. Number 4, Scott.
First one, eyes it up, puts it up, and it's good. 18-13, Farmington up by 5, 11:49 left. Chanel Calavig in, Tatum Brostrom out. Second one, eyes it up, puts it up, and it is no good. And they're going to tag Emily for her second. Loose ball foul. Two people just looking for it. Morgan Ebel with the shot, no good. And that foul is on number 21, Caitlin Moore. Hayden pitch, crosses the timeline. Abby Kabushek way outside the arc, over to Hayden pitch. Right side, deep. Thought about it, didn't. Gets Abby Kabushek at the free throw line, and Abby drains it. Abby gets on the board. Prior Lake down by 3. Good shot by Abby. Sophie Hart with a put back. Prior Lake up down by 5, 20-15. Abby Kabushek saves it. Over to Hayden pitch. Long 3. Sophie with the rebound. Malaya Scott picked up by Chanel, and she's bumped up there. Kate Traxel's coming in. Ellie Albrecht's coming in. Hayden checks out. Emily Kulstead checks out. Ebel looking over to Blandon. Blandon crosses the timeline. Back up to Moore. And she walked. 3 seconds, no good. Somebody was yelling for a 3 seconds. It wasn't. It was traveling. That 3 is no good. Kate Traxel crosses the timeline outside the three-point stripe off, and they're going to call Abby Kabushek on a moving screen. And my good friend and Booster Club president Jason Kabushek joins us back in the Reavers Law Firm studio booth here.
Back at it, Scott.
Back at it. All right, so 7-second delay brought to you by the Reavers Law Firm. And Morgan Ebel back up to Moore. Looking to Scott. Driving in, left hand. Good defense by Lauren Polishin. Hands it off to Chanel. Picked up by Ebel. Chanel driving in, over to Abby. Kicks it back out to Kate. Outside the three-point stripe. No good. Ball's on the floor. Picked up by Scott. Right side. Way into Sophie. And they're going to call Abby Kabushek. And that is, in fact, Abby's third, team's 8th.
I think she's got a fronter.
I think we do. And Chanel comes down with the rebound. Emily's coming back in, as is Hayden. Abby back up to Kate. Driving in, scooping reverse, nice. Right-handed layup, and it's good. Prior Lake down by 3. We're staying in this game because of hard work and grit.
Oh, don't just let her get it.
Good defense.
Scare tactic is what it was.
Well, but she didn't. She resisted the temptation to go at her hard, which would have been her 4th foul.
Yeah.
Turnover Prior Lake. Farmington going the other way. Tatum coming in, Hayden coming in, Emily coming in. Into Sophie Hart. She's doubled, and she's still in there. Moore with the long 3. Blandon with the rebound. Baseline jump shot, no good.
Moore up.
Moore with the rebound, put back, and it's good. Farmington opens up its biggest lead, I think tied for its biggest lead, up by 5, 22-17, 8:39 left. First half, Chanel, guarded by Ebel. On the logo, off Abby's screen.
Oh.
That shot blocked by Ebel.
I
think it was a shot.
All right.
Blandon picked up by Traxel.
I think Abby's got to front her. She can't be wrapping around her.
Arms around. Good hustle. Good rebound by Ellie Albrecht. Kate Traxel tries to split them. Kicks it over to Lauren Polishin. If that was a clean pass, I think she might have taken the shot. But that pass, Lauren's pass over to Chanel, that was stolen by Farmington. And now Ellie's going to get tagged.
What does Ellie have?
Ellie has one. That's her second.
Okay. So Abby's got half the foul total.
Abby has 3. No, we got more than that. Emily has 2.
Oh, we are up to 9.
Yeah, we're up to 9. Emily has 2. So the starter's back on the floor for Prior Lake. Rebound by Kate Traxel. Kate serving. Back up to Tatum. Off Tatum's screen. Back over to Emily. Good backdoor cut by Kate. And a reverse layup. Good.
Nice pass by Emily. Nice pass.
That was a good cut. And I'm glad Emily saw it. Kate had to do some acrobatic gymnastics to convert that, but Prior Lake is hanging in there, down by 3.
They are. Hartsville looks like the one that's just giving them problems underneath.
So, were you able to check any of the game before you got here?
Before I came over here to the booth, I saw Abby's shot. That's right when I walked in the gym.
Oh, that's a good time to walk in. That's what I was going to say. Good jump shot right at the free throw line, wide open.
I got to hit a fishing team meeting at 6 and a choir tour meeting at 7. And now I get to come to basketball.
Very good.
So maybe you talked about this already, but Mogensen had surgery today.
Had today.
Okay.
Broken foot, I was told by one of the Farmington parents.
Done for the year?
Done for the year.
And they'll get to state just because their section's so weak, but they won't go very far in state without her, I don't think.
You know, it kind of depends on the draw.
That's true.
And a kick. That's one where I wish we didn't get the kick because Emily would have been there for to pick up the steal.
I don't think she purposely kicked it. I think she just stepped in the way.
Farmington gets the ball way up top. Moore back over to Blandon, into Sophie Hart. They're double teamed. So good.
Emily's battling her. I love that.
Good defense by Prior Lake. Hayden back up top, guarded by Scott.
A lot of dribbling.
Scooping right-handed layup, and they're going to call a blocking foul, and Hayden draws the foul. She'll get a look at 2 free throws. Hayden with 4 on the night. Needs 16.
She's got to pass that ball. Way too much dribbling. Even though she's at the line, it's too much dribbling.
The Horners in Duluth are watching. We're glad you're joining us. Hayden drops her first. She's got 5 on the night.
What's the magic number?
I think now it's 15. I think.
So
she needed 20.
20 on the night.
And she drains another one. So Hayden with 6. Emily with 6. Kate with 4 and Tatum with 3.
Long 3 by Abel. Missed it.
Good rebound by Emily, keeping Sophie Hart off the board. Tatum.
Oh, almost ricocheted in.
That almost ricocheted in.
Wow. Nice ball movement by Farmington.
And Sophie, that is one thing that Sophie does just about better than anybody I've seen, and that is find the ball off those rebounds, or those missed baskets, offensive rebounds.
It's kind of the Dave Spihar of basketball. She just picks up those little bunnies and puts them in.
Good golly. Ellie Albrecht. Back over to Emily. Emily will launch a long 3. And it's good! That's right. Emily's 3rd 3 of the night. And it's all knotted up at 24. 5:56 left. Scott over to Blandon. Blandon looking. Blandon way up top, guarded by Hayden Pitch. Crosses her over. She'll step just inside the three-point stripe. Good rebound by Kate Traxel. Prior Lake has a chance to take its first lead of the night, but not on a turnover like that.
A little too high for Hayden. Too high for Hayden.
Basketball fans, number 35, Morgan Eagle for the Tigers. She is the MidCap's Business Student of the Month. Congratulations, Morgan.
Congratulations to Morgan Ebel, Farmington's MinCaps Student of the Month.
She's a good kid, too.
Very good kid.
Played softball, good overall kid.
You know, Farmington they have a lot of really good kids on their roster. I mean,
they do. They do. And they're well-rounded. They're small enough they've got multi-sport athletes.
Rebound by Emily. Picked over to Tatum. Tatum up to Hayden. Hayden thought about it, didn't. She'll step back. Over to Tatum. Over to Emily. Surveying. I think somebody zigged and not zagged.
I think we're trying to force it to Hayden right now is what I think.
Maybe so. Chanel's coming in. Who's she coming in for?
I don't know. What do we got here?
Oh, that's Ellie. That's her third. And the 10th team foul on Prior Lake.
Number 4, Scott.
Scott's at the line to shoot 2. Eyes it up, puts it up, and it is good. Farmington up by 1, 25-24.
What grade is Scott?
Junior.
Okay.
Chanel in, Ellie out. They're going to tag Emily for her third.
That's one thing Sophie does to a opposing team is she just draws fouls.
Sophie Hart with 14 of the 25 for Farmington.
But here would be the question. How many fouls has she drawn off the Lakers? I mean, it's what all of Abby's 3? Probably
Yeah.
most of Emily's 3. Probably at least half of Ellie's 3.
Yeah, a lot. But Sophie, a rare occasion, misses 2 of them. So I didn't say this, but Megan Zhang in for Prior Lake. Tatum tried to draw the foul, couldn't get it. Farmington going the other way. Blandon in, right between the defenders. And a rebound by Rose Willie to put back. Farmington goes up by 3, 27-24. Hayden. Oh, goodness gracious. I thought that was going to get picked. Hayden, long 3. Looks good from here. It's not. Kate can't track it down. Lauren Polishin in. Kate out. .412 left. 27-24. Farmington up by 3. Blandon. Ebel. Hart. Scott long 3, and it's good.
Wow. She hasn't missed much.
No.
I don't remember her from previous game.
She played pretty well in Farmington. Tatum's pass to Lauren Polishin. Lauren went right.
Little zig when there should have been a zag.
That's right. All right, Prior Lake down by 6. This is the biggest lead Farmington has had all night. Into Sophie, cross court to Willie. Layup good. Good pass by Sophie Hart. Prior Lake down by 8. Tatum. Long 3. No good. Rebound by Willie. Chanel Calavig is going to come in. Or excuse me, Sierra Calavig is going to come in. Sophie, baseline jump shot, no good. Rebound by Hayden Pitch. 3:16 left. Prior Lake down by 8. That was a quick 8.
Yeah. Come on, Megan. Oh.
Megan Zhang,
Off Lauren.
her 3, no good. Lauren Polishin was there for the rebound, but it went off her hand. Megan Zhang out, Sierra Calavig in.
I think it was a couple turnovers, and then boom, we're down by 8.
Yep, that's about all it takes. Blandon. Scott way outside the three-point stripe. Blandon thought about it. Scott steps inside the arc, launches it. And they're basically just letting Sophie, once she gets the rebound, they're just basically letting her have at it. Sophie with 16 on the night. Just less than half of Farmington's points.
Farmington's just letting us play on the edges because we're not making them. If we don't make them, there's not much for rebounding.
Sierra Calavig almost had the rebound, lost it.
Ooh. I don't know about that one. They call the blocking foul on Hayden.
On Hayden.
She looked like she was set.
I don't agree with that one bit.
To the line for the Tigers, Rose Willie.
I'd like him to, I mean, it would be nice if you could, like, somehow in real time understand, like, what he saw and why he called that. Like, if he was mic'd, I'd be like, hey, what's up, dude?
I'm sure he'd tell you, Scott.
I'm absolutely certain he wouldn't, but I'd like to understand it. Maybe there's an app for that. Prior Lake down by 11. Now it's 12.
Once we lost our post presence inside, things have really slid out for us.
Lauren Polishin with a long three. No good. Rebound by Sierra Calavig.
You gotta rip it out of there.
Get out of the lane. Sierra Chanel back up to Hayden. Hayden to launch a long three. No good, but rebound by Lauren Polishin.
I like it.
Over to Chanel. Hayden off the glass, back of the rim rather, no good. Up to Blandon, they're running fast. Rebound by Tatum. Got a chance to get this to single digits. How did she miss the reach on that?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
Kate Traxel in, Hayden pitch out. Blandon.
Seems like you do a pick and roll with Sophie right now.
Off the glass. Rose Willie, turn around, and it's good. 38-24, Prior Lake down by 14. Chanel over to Tatum, back up to Kate. That's a bump on Rose, no, excuse me, that was Caitlin Moore.
So Caitlin Moore is going to UMD on a softball scholarship next
Oh,
year.
she is?
Yep.
Good for her. Do you know what she wants to study?
Forensic science. She wants to do CSI.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Way back in the day, I did autopsies as a part-time job in college.
What have you not done, Scott?
Well, I've not done a lot of things really well, apparently, but
Well,
I did do that.
Autopsies, you're an athletic trainer, you deal with all sorts of issues.
Lauren Polishin with a long three.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
gets the bounce. I like it.
in, out, around, off the glass, and it's in.
We needed
Lauren
that.
Polishin
Cut it to 11.
cuts it to 11 with 26 seconds and counting. I only tell that story because it's a fascinating science if you have the stomach for it, literally. Blandon, it's on the floor. Up to
There
Sierra.
we go. We got one more pass.
Sierra didn't pull it over to sister Chanel.
Nothing there.
And time expires. Prior Lake will go into the locker room down 11, 38-27. 10-minute intermission. Sophie Hart leads all scorers with 16.
To introduce to you the Prior Lake High School drum line.
And we're going to step back. We'll come back in 10 minutes. And you all can listen to the drum line. All right, we're back. 48 seconds left in intermission here. Shakopee up by 11, 38-27. Prior Lake and Farmington will both come back out on the floor with their starters.
So on the starters, what do we got? So both Ellie and Emily have 3.
Ellie and
Abby's
Emily
got
have 3.
And Abby's got 3 on the bench.
Yep.
Okay.
The possession arrow points to Prior Lake.
So Prior Lake will get the ball coming out of the intermission here to start the second half. Kate looks like she will be the one to inbound the ball to point guard Tatum Brostrom. Tatum with that big PhD smile. Looks like she's having fun.
I think they have a little discussion down there. You know, is it the Big Mac or the Whopper? Maybe it's Subway Jimmy John's. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? And Tatum crosses the timeline. Farmington in a 2-3 zone.
No, they're man.
And now they're in man.
They've disguised things well.
Ellie Albrecht. Back up to Emily, over to Hayden. Hayden's going in. Kate Traxel outside the arc. Thought about it, didn't pull it. Hayden with the shot, no good, but she gets the rebound, forces the jump, and Farmington will get the ball back on the alternate possession. That's actually worked out okay because, you know, Farmington was probably going to get the rebound anyway. At least they lose a possession arrow in the mix. Oh, why didn't she walk? Rose Willie wanted the ball. She was wide open.
And then quick cut.
Peyton Blandon with the bucket. Prior Lake down by 13, 40-27. Ellie Albrecht drives baseline.
Oof.
Last touch, Sophie Hart.
A lot of contact.
Holy gosh.
Even Sophie had a little guilty look on her face.
Like, oh, did I just hit her in the arm?
But she's got 0 fouls.
0.
That's amazing.
Kate. Over to Emily. Tapped away by Farmington. I thought Emily was going to shoot that right there.
No, I agree, but you know, our videographer here, Ben Schnagberg, had a good point. On offense, why not have Emily play out, force Sophie out of that lane?
Yeah. No good. Ellie Albrecht in there to mix it up a little bit. Blandon. Over to Moore. Moore back to Blandon. Into Sophie Hart. Sophie goes right over Emily. Sophie now with 18 on the night. Kate tries to go on Morgan Ebel. Tatum tried the reverse, didn't work. Farmington with the rebound. We're down by 15.
Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous. Emily was set there like a statue. Peyton Blandon runs into her, and now they call a blocking foul on Emily.
So Abby's going to come in. That's 4 on Emily.
That is ridiculous. Well, they did. Okay, it's not even a shooting foul. They just said it ran into her.
Sophie guarded by Abby. They're going to look for the roll.
There, good box up by Kate.
And it's on the ground. Abby gets there. Prior Lake will get the ball on the alternate possession.
I do have to say, though, it's impressive to see the 6'4" Sophie Hart down on the floor getting that rebound.
She's an extraordinarily hard worker. Extraordinarily hard worker. Hayden off the glass, no good.
We got a technical on, I think it's Hayden.
Technical foul on Hayden. And Abby's looks like
she's got a bloody nose. That was all. There's a lot of activity.
A lot of
in that
activity
play.
there. So who's coming in? So Sierra Calavig is coming in. Chanel Calavig is coming in.
What's going on here? All right. No blood on the court, so that's a positive. Technical on Hayden.
Chanel in, Sierra in, Sisters Calavig, Hayden out. Abby out with a bloody nose. The ref explaining to Coach Walker why she teed up Hayden. Morgan Ebel makes them both. Prior Lake down.
I think Hayden should sit down on the bench and close her mouth, or she's going to pick up a second one here.
Wonder what she did.
I don't know. Abby's got the bandage up the nose, though. It's Warrior night.
Yeah. The nasal plug is what they call it.
Hayden Blandon slashing the lane.
Prior Lake down by 19 now. Chanel. Back up to Kate. Trying to go in.
Oh, kick it out. Come on, Ellie.
Ellie Albrecht with a long three. No good.
Oh, hit the.
And they're going to call who? Did it hit? Oh, it hit
shot clock.
Hit the shot clock. Okay.
Ooh.
Almost a steal by Chanel Calavig. Sophie Hart over to Blandon. Blandon.
How did she save that?
But Ellie Albrecht comes down with it. Way up court to Kate.
Oof.
Kate a little bit out of control, but tried to draw the foul. Refs didn't have anything to do with it. For some of the ticky-tack stuff that they've called on us, that just...
They're really letting Farmington play.
They really are. Possession arrow goes to Farmington. Farmington up by 19 with 14:31 left. Way up top to Sophie Hart on Sierra Calavig. She's going to go in, turns around, doesn't get the roll.
Well, Sierra's battling for that rebound, though.
Good rebound by Sierra Calavig. Chanel thought about it, pulled it back. Guarded by Ebel.
Nothing there. We got to help her out.
Back up to Tatum. Tatum looking. Guarded by Rose Willie. Chanel off the screen by her sister Sierra. Left-handed three, and it's good. Sierra with a long three. Rose Willie. Bounce pass. Sophie Hart. Sophie with.
We can press Farmington. They're
Sophie
just
with
so quick with those passes.
Sophie with 20 on the night.
Sierra's feeling it.
No good. Rebound by Farmington. Blandon over to Sophie Hart. Off the glass, and it's good.
Yeah.
Did you notice how fast Sophie Hart got down court?
She is down. Yeah, it's incredible. She run track?
She does. Tatum with a long three. Gets the bounce. Prior Lake down by 17. 13:04 left. Morgan Ebel over to Blandon. Lauren Polishin and Hayden Pitch coming into the game. Rose Willie into Sophie Hart, turnaround, and it's good.
Again, I'm going to say it, we got a fronter. Got a fronter. Make them throw over the top. Make them throw over the top.
And Kate Traxel draws the foul on Sophie Hart.
I've seen a little frustration here in the Prairie Lake team tonight.
I think you sayeth truth. Kate, first free throw good. Kate now has 5 on the night. Hayden in. Lauren Polishin in. Ellie out. Tatum out. Kate now with 6 on the night. Malaya Scott over to Moore. Moore in the lane. Rebound by Polition. Almost tapped away by Malaya Scott. Ooh,
Chanel just about went.
She almost
tipsy.
lost her footing. Lauren Polition couldn't hang on to that. Turnover, Prior Lake. Malaya Scott. Guarded by Kate Traxel. She's going in. And the ref wisely calls the jump. I thought for a second he wasn't going to do it.
I think he was going to call it on Lauren. Farmington's ball, but that was a good call.
That was a very good call and good play by Lauren Polition. Rose Willie got Chanel off her feet. Layup good. Rose Willie, Prior Lake down by 19, 11:40 left. Abby Kabushek, nose plug and all, is going to be back in. Chanel's got to get out of the lane. Turns around, no good. Rebound Sophie Hart. Moore with a long three. So 3 Farmington players are in double digits. Moore with 11, Rose Willie with 10, and Sophie Hart with 24. Hayden for Lauren Polition. Lauren with a 3 on the night. Little elbow there, not called. Malaya Scott, back up to Moore. Moore long 3, no good. Rebound Kate Traxel. All the way up to Chanel. To Kate. Thought about the 3, didn't. She is going to take a step and do it. Rebound Sophie Hart.
Farmington runs the floor so well. There's no fast break opportunities for us.
Morgan Ebel, Rose Willie wide open, fouled by Lauren Polition.
Somewhere along there we weren't talking on defense. Rose Willie was wide open on the wing.
Abby in, Tatum in, Sierra out, Kate out. So at some point, you know, we're going to have to roll with people in foul trouble. Prior Lake's down by 25, 10:21 left. Hayden with the long 3, no good. Gets her own rebound. Tapped away by Malaya Scott. Tatum picks it back up, launches a long 3.
It's good.
Another bounce, another friendly roll. Little home cooking on that rim.
Take those all night long.
Prior Lake down by 22 now, 10 minutes even. Blandon into Sophie. Sophie layup good. No backside help.
Nope. She fronted her.
Sophie down with 26 on the night. Hayden, turn around, no good. Rebound Sophie Hart. Kate's going to come back in. Ooh, good thing she didn't get hurt there.
Yeah, that was kind of an awkward stop.
It's an awkward fall. Blandon over to Malaya Scott. Drives in, left hand.
Nice block by Lauren.
Blocked by Lauren Polition.
So, a lot of Farmington, I mean, they've made 3s, but they've got a lot of slashing 2s, drives to the basket. It seems like our team is settling, probably like settling for 3s.
That's right. Just like that?
Yeah, I mean, they're slashing and cutting all the time.
Hayden, behind her back. And she draws the foul. Hayden's going to get 2 looks at the free throw.
Foul number 23, Willie. 2 shots for pitch.
So Hayden has a chance to narrow this to a 22-point deficit. Hayden now with 7 on the night. Morgan Ebel in, Sophie Hart out. I think this is the first time Sophie sat out all night.
I think so. I don't think she sat in the first half.
She's got another one. 22. Down by 22, 9:09 left. Blandon crosses the timeline. I don't know about you, Jason, but I'd think about going back to Emily even if she's only got 4 because Sophie's out.
Oh, Blandon with 3. Yeah, I think at some point you just got to let the players play.
Down by 25, 8:49 left. Kate swooping left-handed layup, no good. Rebound Blandon.
She heard my recommendation to cut, I guess.
Emily in, Ellie in.
Pass it up. Oh.
Hayden.
Oh, she had it. Kate wide open on the wing.
Over to Lauren Polishin. Finds the cutting Kate. Tatum Brostrom. Great
Nice
pass, great cut.
Yep.
Ellie in, Emily in, next whistle. I like that cut.
That was a good pass too.
It was. Hayden with the rebound.
Now look up.
Off the glass, and she gets the roll. Hayden now with 10. Emily in, Ellie Albrecht in. I don't know who's coming out.
Looks like it's a full, and I see Abby standing, and
Lauren Polishin is still standing. Nope.
I don't know, I can't see who's sitting. I don't think they have 6 sitting. But
I guess we'll find out in a matter of 42 seconds.
so now we're at Egan Thursday night.
At Egan Thursday, at Lakeville South Friday.
And we're without the call Friday night.
I think we're without the call Friday night.
As Scott goes on a snowmobiling adventure. And where are we headed to, Scott?
Wherever Haley says we're going. No, I think we're going up to Cragen's.
Okay.
So looked like Abby out, Lauren Polishin out. Starters back on the floor for Prior Lake.
Correct.
And let's see what Farmington does.
I gotta think what did Sophie have? 24, 28? Something like that?
Easily 24. Leads all scorers. Almost a steal by Kate. Good pressure. Blandon. Tapped away.
Well, look up.
Hayden pitch on the steal. Floater in the lane. No good. Blandon looking. Sounded like there was some extracurricular activity in the stands. I didn't hear what it was, but and that was a foul on Tatum.
Well, the Farmington's in no rush.
They're in no rush. Chanel in, Hayden out.
Yeah. I think this is you need the best ball talk time.
Blandon. Oh! They're saying Chanel touched it before the foul.
No foul, yeah. Good call. Oh.
And the ref's going to call a foul on who? Kate?
It's got to be on Kate, but I don't know. Morgan was pushing back at her, so it could have gone either way.
And Chanel picks up the loose ball. It's a jump. Prior Lake gets it on the alternate possession. 7:03 left. Prior Lake down by 23.
All right, every possession counts. Here we go.
Tatum to Chanel. Chanel. And Sophie's going to come back in. Kate with the long three. No good. Malaya Scott with the rebound. And Tatum with the reach. That'll be the 6th team foul. And the 2nd on Tatum. Sophie in. Caitlin Moore out.
26
Sophie was
for-
26.
Okay.
Ebel. Over to Blandon. Guarded by Tatum Brostrom. Down, and then they're going to go right into Sophie. Unless Rose Willie just drains it.
She's having a night.
Tatum, long 3.
Man, we're going.
And it hits
NBA threes tonight.
It hits the cable, the supporting cable. It's dead ball. Farmington gets it back. Up by 25. 6:12 left. Almost a steal. Malaya Scott over to Sophie.
Nice cut.
Morgan Ebel, layup good. Let's see what Tatum does. Over to Kate. Back to Tatum.
Nice spin move by Kate. Gets a nice bounce.
Left hand layup, it's good. Kate Traxel now with 8 on the night. Emily picks it up, gets it over to Ellie. To Chanel.
Not quite sure. Went off Sophie's foot, I think.
Hayden in.
Who's she coming in for? Emily. Okay.
Hayden in, Emily out. Blandon with the rebound. Prior Lake down by 25. Sophie, fouled by Ellie.
Yeah, there's not much Ellie can do there. She's
Not much she can do.
She's given up what? 6 inches? 8 inches?
8 probably. Sophie now with 27 on the night. Sierra Calavig in. Ellie Albrecht out. Eyes it up, and now Sophie with 28 on the night. 27 on the night. No,
it should be 28.
she should be 28.
Yeah, they missed one.
They got it wrong. What's the mercy rule, 30 or 40? 40, I think, but it could be 30.
I thought it was 30.
So we're at 27 right now, 4:57 left. Hayden, picked up by Rose Willie, over to Tatum. To Chanel. Turn around,
And
off the
good.
glass and good.
Nice little fake spin there.
And 1 for Chanel Calavig.
Caitlin Moore in.
Moore in for the Tigers.
Blandon out. Abby Kabushek in. Sierra Calavig out.
1 shot for Chanel Calavig.
No good. Sophie with the rebound. And Sophie right there to pick up the rebound. You almost, it was almost like you could.
Rebound, offensive rebound.
It was almost like you could see it coming.
Yeah, she knows how to get down the floor and get to her spot.
Tatum, long 3.
Yeah.
No good. 4:12 left. Prior Lake down by 27. Blandon right around the defenders and a foul on.
Gotta be on Chanel, I would think.
Foul number 2, Brostrom.
Falls on Brostrom, her 3rd. Lauren Polishin coming back in.
You know, I gotta wonder here though. 4 minutes left, huge lead. Farmington's down 2 players. You got to start drawing on that bench here soon, I think.
Well, you bring up a good point because this team is really deep, but they can't afford injuries to some of their starters right now.
Let's say I don't wish an injury upon anybody, but if Sophie or Caitlin or Morgan, anything happened to them, that would really
It's a different
hurt you.
team. It's a different team. And even if you don't get hurt, you still want to give them fresh legs.
Well, yeah, because they got their big game with Rosemont Friday night.
Hayden, long 3. And it's good. Hayden with 13. 7 away from 1,000. Unless something materially changes, I suspect she'll get it on Thursday night at Egan. Caitlin Moore steps back. 8-footer, and it's good.
I think it was 4 girls in double figures, I think.
Yep. Chanel Calavig with the long 3, and it's good. Chanel with 5 on the night. Rose Willie up to Morgan Ebel. Back to Rose Willie. Off the glass, no good, fouled by Lauren Polishin. 2:51 left. Prior Lake down by 25. Prior Lake with 8 team fouls. Now make it 9. Here's one thing that just struck me.
Yes.
Each team has 4 timeouts left.
We've just been running a roll.
It didn't occur to me, but we haven't called very many timeouts. Sophie out.
Yeah, there you go. Sophie and Morgan are done for the night. Yeah, I think Prior Lake has a 30-second, Farmington called a full.
Yep. (13, 17, and 29). Farmington leading scorers. Kate into Abby, off the glass, no good. Rebound by Farmington, Malaya Scott. And Prior Lake's going to clear their bench. Emily Johnson, Sarah Kraus, Anna Van Helden, Lauren Crosby, and Kate Van Helden. Traxel out, Polishin out, Chanel Calavig out, Hayden Pitch out, Abby Kabushek out.
What do we got here? Emily Johnson gets to shoot the technical.
Technical foul on Farmington, I think because the sub came in.
Yep, they had 6 players on the court.
So Emily Johnson will shoot 2.
Well, we haven't had 2 technicals in a game all year, I don't believe.
Prior Lake down by 27 still.
Well,
2:33 left.
Shots counts as about 15 points. We should be back in ahead.
First free throw is good. Emily Johnson gets on the board.
Prior Lake ball coming out of that.
Number 42 walks it in for the Tigers.
I'm sorry, I was looking at some of the bench stuff. Did we make that?
We missed the second.
We missed the second. But we get the ball back.
Get the ball here.
Lauren Crosby with the ball outside the arc. Hands it off to Sarah Kraus, the sophomore. Lauren Crosby driving. Oh, thought she was going to take it at the elbow. Anna Van Helden. Over to Emily Johnson, long 3. No good.
Nice save by
Good
Sarah.
hustle by Sarah. Stepped out of bounds, though. Prior Lake turns it over.
I couldn't hear what the ref was yelling about. You step out of bounds, you step out of bounds. I don't know why there has to be additional commentary.
I don't know. Malaya Scott. Over to Erica Cry. Guarded by Kraus. Retreat dribble, 154 left. Prior Lake down by 26. Good hustle by Anna Van Helden to draw the jump. Farmington will keep it, though. And Natalie Toms comes in. Let's see who sits down. Emily Johnson sits down. Into Jordan Watson.
Patient on offense.
Back up top. Turn around, no good.
Oh, we knocked it away from each other.
Sarah and Natalie fighting for the same ball, knock it out. Prior Lake still down by 26, 1:32 left. Way up top, Malaya Scott.
Yeah, rare turnover for
A rare turnover for
Now,
Farmington.
Malaya Scott, she was a starter, correct?
No,
She was not?
she was not.
Okay.
Blandon, Moore, Willie, Hart, and Ebel. And the long three, no good. All the way over. Good rebound by Emily Johnson. Emily Johnson in, Sarah Kraus out, I think it was
Is
Sarah.
that what that was?
Yes. Emily Johnson foul. They think it was tipped.
Oh.
Sarah Kraus in, and Kate Van Helden out. Emily Johnson with the long three. No good. Rebound Farmington. 45 seconds until this game will come to a merciful end. Adrienne Thompson, a senior forward, converts. Prior Lake now down by 28.
Oh, boy.
Rebound by Emily Johnson. Sarah Kraus outside the arc, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. Lauren Crosby launch it. Natalie Toms launch it. Sarah Kraus launch it.
Shoot here.
And
They're done.
it's over. 81-53. Prior Lake takes it on the chin. Hayden Pitch leads Prior Lake with 13. I think we had a couple people with 9.
Yeah, I think Hayden was the only one in double figures.
So with that, we will say goodbye and join you again at Egan High School on Thursday.
All right.
Until then, have a good night.